Let's see. Easy does it, sweetie. Yes, I know I just woke you up. I'm sorry. Well. It's Sunday again. Let's see who all joins us today. Azathoth's wanting to go explore stuff, so we'll see how long what she can get into today. Right? Oh, come here. All right. How warm is it in here? 82. It's 82 degrees in here today. I'm actually going to turn the heater off, mainly because we are going to be in the 80s the next couple of days. So that should be a good time. As far as temperature-wise, I'm going to do that right now. All right, I just bumped it down a bit. It's almost turned all the way down, but that way if it gets down in the 60s or whatever, it'll still give me some heat in the room. So let me get rid of that. All right. Just checking stuff. Settings are good. Okay. All right. Oh, forgot to put the card back in the camera. Camera's telling me there's no card in the camera, but I really don't need it at this point in time. Mainly because we are using just as a streaming camera, so we don't really need the card in there right now. All right, hang on. Got to stay hydrated. That way I can find it when I need it. I'll lose it and watch. I'll go to look for it and I can't find it. Just finished episode 7 of The Last of Us. Yeah. Very good show. In case you haven't watched it or played the game, I should say 7th episode of season 2 of The Last of Us. So yeah, should be pretty epic. Getting close to the end on that one. It's been quite a long time since I played the game. Both games, Last of Us and then Last of Us Part 2. I vaguely remember playing Last of Us, the second one. And yeah, it's been quite a long time. The first one, I think I played after the second one. So I played them in reverse order. So, yeah. And then they just remastered it not too long ago. I haven't played the remaster yet. So I have to wait and see if I pick that up. Just got done playing Doom Dark Ages. Yeah, I highly recommend that. Right now I'm going back and 100%ing all the chapters in that game. Some of them are pretty hard to figure out the little secrets and how to find them, which makes it even more fun. So I upped the difficulty, and now I'm trying to play the game without getting my ass handed to me too much. So yeah. How long are we in now? We're in about 4.5 minutes, 4 minutes, 20 seconds. So in the room here, we had clutch number 6. I do have a video on that, which I will post on Tuesday. Clutch number 6 was from a pastel microscale to a Enchi Fire Spider Super Stripe female. That female being the one that gave us our very first clutch here in the room. That was back in 2020, 2021. Words are hard, I'm sorry. So that clutch was all het for clown. They were all yellow belly clown to the Enchi Fire Spider Super Stripe. We didn't get any super super yellow bellies out of that clutch, which was good. We only had 4 eggs on that clutch. And that was about, I think that was the only time that I paired him to that particular male to her. Last year and this year, though, she's given us 3 good clutches over the years. The first one and then two more after that. And puppies are outside barking. People are across the street, I'm sure. Last 2 years, she slugged out, including this year. Last year we got 13 slugs. This year we got 1 slug on Wednesday. I set that aside and then disposed of it, which is not uncommon for her to do. She will lay a slug or 2 sometimes, and then she'll give us 8 or 9 great, beautiful, huge eggs. So this year she did that. She laid a slug a couple days ago, and then she gave us 9 more slugs. So she's done for the year. I'm going to give her a year off. And Hera maybe along with that. We'll see what Hera does this year. I'm not expecting too much from that. So one of the girls is outside howling. Just listening to them bark and howl. Somebody's probably walking by the house. So I don't know if the camera's picking that up at all. Or the microphone's picking all that up. It's all good. Those are our alarm clocks. Our alarms are letting us know that somebody's at the house. Or somebody's walking by anyway. Sorry, I'm just checking this. No, turn that off. I don't want studio mode. There we go. All right, that's turned off. So we'll hang out for a few more minutes, see who else joins us today, if anybody. If not, then we will call it a day until next time. Yeah, so we clutch number 6 was a bust. We slugged out 10 slugs this time. It's what it is. I have a video on that for Tuesday's video. We'll get that put up. It still sucks. But you got to take the good with the bad, right? Sometimes things don't work out all the time. Sometimes things don't work out all the time. That doesn't make much sense. But anyway, things don't work out all the time. But we still have 15 eggs in the incubator. Sorry. Don't sneeze. 2 of those eggs will be ready in about a week, 2 weeks. I think the next egg cutting will be. Maybe a little sooner than that. We'll see. Once I figure out my days. Then I've got 2 girls. Well, one particularly nesting right now. That is our het clown girl. 2 are Prometheus, our spot nose clown male. So she's nesting pretty good. Serenity is starting to nest very well. She is our firefly ghost to our Enchi leopard, het ghost, het pied, het sunset boy. So she's looking very comfortable. She's laying on her side and kind of on her back. So she's looking pretty bad in a good way. So yeah. So those are some upcoming clutches. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some good clutches out of that stuff. Serenity may not give us very much. We got 5 good eggs that one year, first year, and then last year she didn't give us anything. And those first eggs all went bad. Now, subsequently, for whatever reason, I wasn't supposed to have those eggs that year. So I didn't get them. They all went bad. Ended up getting rid of the entire clutch. Like I said, you got to take the good with the bad, right? And just keep on going. And I'm not going to tell you guys whether we have good eggs, whether we don't have good eggs. Babies die if they are thriving. Right now I have a little rat pup in with one of the new hatchlings who has not eaten yet. We're going to leave it in there until probably just before I go to bed tonight. And I'll pull it. It's been in there since yesterday afternoon. Very bitey little girl. Just not figuring out that there's food. So I'll go another week or two and we will see if we have to intervene and help her out. But the other 5 hatchlings have all eaten at least twice now. 2 times. So we're 2 in. 2 feedings in on the rest of them. So that's always a good thing. And Shadow's outside barking. Yes, weather thing. I know. Temperatures are going to jump tomorrow. Stop. Go away. Thank you. I need to turn off all my notifications on my computer. Cool. All right. What else going on up here in the room? Trying to think. Everybody actually ate yesterday. So we had probably the best feeding I've had in a while yesterday, as far as everybody eating. Everybody quote quote eating, and that's never gonna happen. I never have 100% here in the room. Never. I think the closest I may have gotten one time was 95, 96% of all the snakes here in the room eating. But yesterday was a good day. I had maybe 10 total not eat, which here in the room with 73 snakes, 74 actually now, with 74 snakes in the room, 10 or 11 is not a bad number, not a bad percentage. That didn't eat. I mean, they are 97% of them are ball pythons. The other 3% are boas. So we have 3 boas, and the rest of them are ball pythons. So ball pythons can be very temperamental sometimes as far as food. And go on hunger strikes. Is what it is. But like I said, I had a pretty good feed day. I can honestly say that most of them ate. Now, will that happen again next weekend or next feed day? Probably not. It may tank down we may get maybe half of them to eat or less. Almost knocked my water over. I went to grab it and almost knocked it over. All right. But yeah, so that's all new stuff going on here in the room. Not too much. Puppies are doing well. Barky as usual. Talky as usual. We do have our new Wookie GHI. Wookie GHI, is it GHI or what? I need to go look if it's GHI or not. Hang on. No. No, our Grim is GHI. This one is a Wookie Fire. 66% Het Clown. Actually ate first time yesterday. I went ahead and tried. And ate. Without even hesitating. So yeah. Starting off next week, maybe Monday or Tuesday, tomorrow or Tuesday, we will start handling him on a regular basis. He's been pretty much left alone all week, other than a water change a couple days ago, and then feed yesterday, and then we'll start handling him on a regular basis. I saw something, I saw like one heart pop up, but it doesn't tell me who it's from. I need to probably work on that, don't I? Change that. There they go. Okay, I see him now. Yeah, I see the hearts now. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, but for whatever reason, it doesn't tell me who they're from. There's got to be a setting I can turn on that'll tell me that. And I have no idea what that is. No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that either. Nope. Yeah, I saw the hearts. Thank you. Saw them that time anyway. If you gave them before, like I said, I only caught one of them floating up on the screen. And here I thought I was seeing things. So, hi, sweetie. Well, at least you're here, honey. I don't think anybody else is going to show up today. So it'll be a real short stream. And thank you for spamming the hearts. Ah! There's Tom. What's going on, Mr. Carter? How are things? Here we were just discussing that Shell was the only one on here. But thank you for pushing the like button. I appreciate that. What are you doing, goofball? You gonna climb on the mic? You can climb on the mic. I don't care. Oh my goodness. It's June already. I can't believe it's freaking June already. This year's just flying by. It's crazy. Yeah. It needs to like stay warm. Get above 80 and stay there. Even at nighttime. Instead of 80 in the daytime and 40 at night. That's crazy. Oh, right on. How was your ride? Now, was that, I thought I saw something about a ride going on this weekend. I'm not sure where it was at, though. As far as like a poker run ride and stuff going on. I could be wrong. Maybe that was last weekend I saw it. I know the yeah. There was a veteran ride the other, I think 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago. So, yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. You're all high tech now, aren't you? You got like AI in your house now with the ultrasound. You need to be like the rest of us and be like, cavemen and feel them out with your fingers. That's cool though. You got an ultrasound. That's neat. Now the question is, do you know how to use the ultrasound? Because I would look at it and be like, yeah, I have no clue. Oh, cheap one from eBay, huh? I guess it's better than not having anything, right? Yeah, exactly. It works. If it works, it works. May have to look into that. Because I don't want to go spending like $1,000 on something and then not be able to use it properly. If I could find one for 100 or 200 bucks, maybe. I know that's probably a pipe dream, finding one for that cheap. She's out. I think she's sleeping again. I think she fell asleep. Okay. Well, if it works, most of the time that's better than none at all, right? Definitely more high tech than what we have here. But the most high tech thing I have here, yeah, $1,200. Yeah. I mean, that's actually cheap compared to some of them I've seen. So, yeah. I'll get one someday, but it's not high on my priority list. Maybe if I was selling 200 snakes a month, then maybe I would need something like that, or breeding 500-600 snakes. But yeah, I would probably pick one up. But yeah, that's cool though. You got one. If I ever need to borrow or need to use it, I'll ask you about it. And I'll bring my females over to you. Let you ultrasound for me. Yes, that would be cool if you brought it to Valpo. Yeah, Crown Point's probably going to be a little too busy. But Valpo would be fun. Yeah, we might have to try that. Might have to bring one of my new females. I have a couple that are just about right at 1,500 grams. Just bring them out and just maybe use it on them, see what they're doing. Doesn't look like they're doing much at this point in time, but it can't hurt. Now I'm starting to get the impression I may be having to find a new rat dealer. Oh, that sounds crazy. I don't have a drug dealer. I have a rat dealer. The old lady I buy my rats from, she's trying to sell the business. I understand that, and I'm hoping that the new person, whoever it is that buys it, will actually keep it open, and I can still get my rats from there. If not, it looks like I'm probably gonna have to get them from. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely bring at least one of them there. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, we will. I'll just may have to get my rats from Cheryl. Or Cheryl is the person that runs the Valparaiso Reptile Show, and she does sell rats as well. So I may end up having to get my rats from her. But we'll see. As of right now, everything's good and kosher. I get my rats for a great price. So I don't want to lose this rat dealer. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. All right, sweetness. You, young lady, are going to go this way just for a little bit, okay? She ate yesterday, so she's looking pretty fat and happy. She ate a medium, frozen thawed. Whereas my other little blind girl ate a frozen thawed rat pup. So soon and someday, eventually, yeah, I will be bringing that other little blind girl to the couple of the shows just to show her off because she is very, very pretty, just like this girl here. I thought about doing ASFs. But then I don't want them to get dependent on ASF and then not being able to get the ASFs. And if you're not sure what ASFs are, they're African soft fur rats. It's what a lot of people use if your snakes aren't eating on a regular basis. African soft furs are usually the way to go as far as getting your snakes to eat regularly. But yeah, I've thought about doing that. Somebody told me at the show in Valpo this last time that they had ASFs going. Maybe me or Ryan were talking about it. I can't remember. Maybe it was, maybe Eric. Somebody was talking to ASFs with me or to me about having them. My brain's mush. It's terrible. But yeah, so the African soft furs, like I said, I'd like to get some. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just have to, that's her loss. No, I get it. That's why I haven't really gone the African soft fur route. not enough people have them, I don't think, around here. So if one person doesn't have them one week, you can go somewhere else and get some more, or get them from that person or place. And if that place is out, and you have a third option to go to. But yeah, because I do have boys that when they go off food, they go off food for a long time. They may eat 1 or 2 times every 6 months, and that's not an exaggeration. Are they losing weight and are they looking bad? No, they don't. They look normal, just like they would any other day. So, yeah, that's what I've heard. They're a lot of work. So, but yeah, I also heard they're hard to get them to not eat their babies. They like to be cannibals. I don't know how true that is or not, but I've heard people talking about it, that their ASFs ate all their babies. Yeah. So yeah, it just depends. My big boy Titan, he went almost 8 months one time without food. I think that's probably the longest he went. Then he ate a small weaned rat and then went another like 7 months without eating again. I think he only lost like 150, 200 grams during that whole period of time. So he wasn't, not for lack of trying. I tried feeding him every single week. He just didn't eat. Turned his nose up at it. Okay. So that is true then. So the ASFs do cannibalize their young sometimes. The old lady I buy my rats from, she was having issues with the European rats. That, that's the rats that you see everywhere. That I mainly feed. They, my rats are all European rats. That's all I feed my snakes. But she was having an issue with hers eating the babies. Well, I had that issue a while back, and if you up their protein, high protein dog food, believe it or not. I know it's not the greatest food for them, but the high protein dog food will do the trick. Oh, my little light just burned out. Charge died. I haven't charged it since the last stream. I was slacking on that one, but that's fine. We have our big light up here. We have our overhead light going. So yeah, you can give them high protein dog food. I had to look that up. And mine actually stopped eating their babies. Because it really sucks when you're trying to feed a bunch of hatchlings and your mama rats are eating all the pinkies. Yeah, that really sucks. What's going on, Ricky? How you doing, brother? Are you working today? I got hearts flying. Thank you. How's work going? Or are you at work today? You had to work today, right? My days are screwed up so bad. I forgot it was Sunday even for a while. It'd be better if I could stop kicking the damn table. Oh, it's just you three today, huh? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll send good vibes your way. Or you want me to call? Oh, I can't do that either. I was going to say I could call in and tell them that somebody hit one of the telephone poles, but oh, it's just me, you, and Derek tomorrow. Oh, man. Well, we'll have to make Derek do some work, huh? No more, I'm out, meow. He's going to have to do some work. Because, yeah, that's right. Devontae's on vacation. Oh, that freaked me out a little bit. The light in one of the enclosures turned off and I just seen it out of the corner of my eyes. Like, what the hell was that? Timer went off. Well, we'll make the best of it, Ricky. It's Monday, so hopefully. Yeah, he can handle all the reviews, close watches, and everything else that's going on at work. So yeah. I mean, he'll probably understand all the close watch crap better than we do anyway. All right, brother. See you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night, my friend. Tell everybody I said hey. Cool. That's one of my good friends, Ricky. I work with Ricky at the casino. Yeah. He actually came to one of the reptile shows in Valpo one time. Got to hold Azathoth. And yeah. Him and I get along really, really well. Good friend. But yeah. We're about 30 minutes in. So yeah, guys, hit the like button. Thanks for all the hearts. Thanks for all the comments today. Are you sleeping again? You know what? I'm probably just gonna put her up. She keeps falling asleep on me. She's like she just went limp and she's just like hanging out here. And I feel bad because I'm keeping her awake. How do you know when a no-eyed snake is awake? They're moving. Yeah, she's out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go put her away, and we'll bother someone else. I'm trying to think who we can bother next. Hang on a second. Ugh. I will put you up, honey. Until the next stream, sweetheart. You get in there and take a nap. All right. Who should we get out now? Let's see. Hi. Come here. Okay. Now, as far as the ultrasound thing goes, this is probably the girl I'm going to take. This is our Het Desert Ghost. Had 50% head hypo girl. She's right about 1,380 grams right now. So she's right there, close to that 1,500 gram mark. I'm trying to show her off here, and she keeps kind of moving a little bit. She's starting to uncoil slightly. Hi. Decided to come out and say hi. So Het Desert Ghost, 50% head hypo. Who should be at 1,500 grams here soon, I hope. Go, go, go. Get the camera. That's a good shot right there. That's the money shot right there. Look at that. Look at that. Lovely. Love it. She's giving you kisses. She's going to give you a kiss. How cool is that? Oh, okay. You could have booped the nose. I hope you guys booped the nose. Let me know. Comment down below if you guys booped your nose. That was a great shot, huh? That was a great shot, sweetie. So she's being very photogenic today. Normally she's a little want to move around and not sit still for very long. But that was a cool shot. That was great. So yeah, this girl we will take and maybe play with Tom's ultrasound. So that should be cool. And then we'll see what kind of follicles she got going on. Because I mean, she's pretty good size. Is she the biggest one I got? No, by not even a close margin. But yeah, she's doing good as far as that goes. Still working on my shoulder strength. It's an ongoing project. I will always have probably shoulder issue. It's stronger now. I still have the plate and 10 screws in there. So yeah, I try and use it as much as I can to where I don't let it sit for too long. Because just like any other person or most other people, as you sit still or when you wake up first thing in the morning or whatever, you're a little stiff because you haven't been moving all night. Or if I lay on it wrong, then it bugs me a little bit. But yeah, I still have. There's really no nerve. I am numb through my chest here, and right through my arm here. I'm kind of just tingly most of the time. So it's been a year and a half since I had my surgery and had my accident and then my surgery, and then my phone's gonna go off, of course. Suck, phone. But yeah, I'm doing better. I can do this stuff now. Raise my arm over my head and stuff. So yeah, we're doing good. I am using backpacks now with wider straps, or at least thick cushion straps, and trying to strengthen my shoulder a little bit. So yeah, I'm even using like this backpack here. This is a little hydration pack. I'll fill it with water. The hydration bladder that's in here, and I'll fill it with water and carry that around. Actually carry it around the house. I know that sounds crazy, but it's helping me get my strength back in my shoulder. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, what was that? What just happened? The bottom of my screen just turned red. Don't know. I don't think anything bad happened. Computer's still working. The camera's still on. The mic's still rolling. Okay, so at least the stream's still going. As long as my computer doesn't crash. It shouldn't. My computer's never crashed. I think we're good. Let me check this here real quick. What do we got? Yeah, everything's working well. We're running about average of about 66% on my GPU. CPU's running about an average of 42, 43%. So yeah. I got a couple background things rolling right now. I think there's an update going on something here. But yeah, I also need to go ahead and restart my computer after the stream too. It's been on sleep mode for the last week. I try and turn it on and off once a week, which is a good thing. You should always turn your computers on and off at least once a week to reset everything, at least restart it. Same with your phones. You should restart your phones. I know people that restart their phone once a day. I don't do that. I'll wait until my phone starts screwing up and then I'll restart it. And it usually corrects the problem. Because they get confused sometimes. But, yeah. But, all right, guys. We are 38 minutes. That's cool. No. What does this button do? Hopefully nothing. Hopefully it didn't screw nothing up. I clicked it and it didn't do anything. Looks like everything's still working well. So we're good. Yay. All right. But like I said, clutch number 6 was a bust. No good eggs on that one. I need to charge my little light. I could plug it in and it will work plugged in, but I don't have an extra C-type cord right here. I got a couple back there. I'm not going to go dig them out though. So it's all good. Say hi. This is Isis, by the way. I haven't said her name yet. And she's just being a good girl today. She's always a good girl, though. You're being very photogenic today, and I thank you for that. Oh, come on now. I'm sorry. You're going to do that. I'm not trying to bop you in the head. There you go. Sometimes they hit the hair on my arms. That bugs their lip or whatever, and they bounce. Sometimes they hit my beard, and that makes them bounce away. They're not trying to bite me. They're just very, very head shy. They're ball pythons. I only have a couple that aren't head shy. And she is actually really ticklish. You probably can't see her flinching there. ever so slightly. She is ticklish. A lot of my snakes were ticklish. But yeah. Where are you going? No, don't crawl on the mouse pad. You might screw something up. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to call it for tonight. Wanted to let you guys know about the clutch number 6. And this girl here is going to go get ultrasounds done, hopefully, at the next Valpo show. We'll see. We'll play that by ear. I'll bring her probably and just, show her off a little bit. And, yeah. Het Desert goes 50% het hypo. Go ahead and put her up for now. Let me roll back this way. Go on. Crawl on in. All right. Okay, guys. And on that note, we're going to call it for tonight. Like anybody news coming in right now. So we're going to call it. And as always, guys, please stay safe. Tuesday's video, like I said, I have the video of me pulling the slug clutch. And probably I'm expecting at least one more slug clutch from probably Hera this year as well. And they're both going to get a couple days or at least a year off. I'm going to just, not breed them, let them chill out and live life, gain some weight. Not that either one of them are light by any means. And just, let it go for a year and see what happens. And we'll try again. So in a couple of years, we'll see what happens if they lay, if they don't. But we'll just have to wait and see how that happens. But till then, we'll see what Hera gives us this year. As I said, I'm not expecting any eggs from her. Still got 9 more girls, not counting Hera, that I'm expecting eggs from. So stay tuned for that. Those are exciting. So we'll see how many more eggs we actually get this year. Kind of a bust. We've lost 11 eggs, 12 eggs. 12 or 13 total this year so far. Bummer. It is what it is. It's probably more like 17 now that I think about it. Whether it's slugs or eggs just not doing anything. I do have one still in the incubator that's just chilling. I don't expect anything to happen with that either. It's pretty milky, and I just saw like maybe one vein, very faint. So I'm not expecting too much out of that one. Incubator doesn't stink, though. That's the main thing. It does not smell. But we'll just wait and see how that works out. But until next time, guys, I'm going to get out of here. If you have any questions or you want to see anything, please let me know. Send me comments, send me messages. Thanks for everybody that came tune in tonight. Thanks for all the hearts and the likes. And I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? See ya next time. Bye-bye. Maybe. There it is. I found it. I can never find the damn button.